Well, folks, I'm back out here. It's a new day, and gonna try to do some digging. Got a bunch of rain yesterday. Uh, Last time I was here, I caved in all these walls. That way, it didn't freeze up on me. But I'm gonna get all this raked back and hopefully get on some bottles and some nice marbles. Well, folks, I've been here for a little while and haven't found any marbles, but I've been getting into, I wouldn't say like great bottles, but some keeper bottles. This little canning jar is pretty cool. It's like, it has a couple like small cracks, like you see that one right there, but it's kind of looks like a whiskey barrel. I found that lid and put that lid on there. It's high-end glassware. I think it might be uranium. I think this stuff glows pretty good under a black light, but you can see that there's a crack there. Often wonder, I find quite a bit of that stuff like this. This is the same material, same kind of glass. I don't think they threw much of that away that wasn't broken. Probably why I never find anything of that whole cool little flower pot looking deal. A couple milk and magnesias, pretty good condition. That's a fairly large one, like 10 inches probably. Doctor's Price's flavoring extract. This is a Carter's Parker's. I believe that's an ink bottle. Oh, speaking of ink, I found an ink pen. It looks in really good condition. Almost kind of looks like a modern day aluminum. Yeah, I don't really quite know what it's made out of, but pretty nice find. Put that cap back on in a second. Just a little jar. I don't know if I'm going to take it, but it's pretty odd. A couple Linco jugs, half gallon, silver seal, metal gold. That's a milk. This little white milk glass container. That's a little different than the ones that usually I find. Surto. And then this, I found this before, but it says for a half bottle, pour to here. And it has like a little line. Pretty neat. Little cork top with the measurements on it. But other than that, folks, that's all. I did find this. I probably won't take it, but this is a Hires, I believe, root beer. It's only embossing on it. No, right here, 3.8. It's probably for the year 1938, which is kind of the era of the trash I'm in. Well, folks, I just stopped that last clip, and I found the burn up marble, which is trash. Then I seen another one roll out. First glance, it looks pretty good shape besides the rusting. Looks pretty nice. Has that opaque white swirl that runs throughout it. It's a good one. I'll get back. Well, it's only been a couple minutes, but it looks like I have one in the wall. Oh, fortunately that one's all burned up. Yep. But last time I was out here, when I was towards the end of the day, when I really started getting the marbles, I was getting into good ones, but I was getting into burn up ones, so I guess that's a good sign. Well, folks, I would say I am on the burn up marbles. Found 3 more. I've been tossing them because I don't want to find them again. I did find this. This is like a Ridge something dairy bottle. I don't believe I've found that milk bottle before. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's broke, but oh, where'd it go? Had a marble down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hoping that this one's not burned up. Nope, this one looks good. No noticeable damage. Looks pretty good. I'll get back. It hadn't been much longer. I had a little cave in and I was just rigging it back, and can't tell if it's burned up or not, but about to wipe her off and check it out. Definitely some rust staining. Looks like another one of those vitro agates. It doesn't look in bad condition besides that rust staining. I should be able to soak that and get all that off. So that's a good find. Well, folks, I haven't found a marble in a little while, but been in 2 layers, some bottles. I found one of these in my last videos. It's pretty cool. It looks like there was probably a label right here. There's like a sailboat and some designs on the back. Cork top, kind of cool. Little Clorox screw top. I find so many of these they're hard to take them all. But I was just scratching around this real dry layer, and I just pulled out 1 quart milk. Same version of the little ones I've been finding. Silver seal, meadow gold. Please return. This bottle is all it says. No town name, I don't believe. Let's see if this one has a date on the bottom. It just says like MOG. I don't believe there's a date. But that's a good find, folks. Hopefully I get back into marbles, but you know, if I find bottles like this milk, then I'm not disappointed at all. Still in here scratching around. Actually, I had just had a cave in, but this rolled out, and I can't tell if it's burned up. It might be a clay marble. Almost. I've cleaned it up, but to me, it almost looks like clay marble. I have to clean it up a little bit better and check it out, but my hand rake is buried somewhere in here. But it's a good find. I'll get back. Folks, the marble's dried up. Kind of switch gears. I was going up the hill, now I'm kind of come over here where I was finding marbles and going sideways with the hill. Last time I was out, I found one of these. Oh, this one's a different one. This one says after shaving lotion. I did some reading on the Old Spice website, and the one I had found was from 38 to 41, I believe. Like this one says the Grand Turk. I don't recall what the one I found before said, but after like 42 they changed it, the ship's name. But that's a good find, and that's gonna look nice next to my other one. Well, folks, it's only been a few minutes since that Old Spice bottle and seen a marble roll. First glance, doesn't look too bad. Huh, not too bad. Looks like could be another vitro agate. But I'm gonna keep at her and hopefully I get back. Well, folks, it's only been a couple minutes later. I'm over here trying to take this down. That way I can widen this hole going sideways. And I seen this marble roll from like 2 inches up from the surface. Looks a little bit different. I think that's a vitro agate too. Huh. I'm not sure. I'll have to clean it off a little bit better. It's a little. Yeah, I don't think that's a vitro. It's like that ribbon that goes inside. It could be. Looks pretty nice, whatever it is. I'll take it. Well, folks, I've been digging for a little while longer, but no more marbles. Found this little quart top. It says Vapo Crystalline Company. Lipstick. It's kind of dirty right now, but kind of looks like a brass top. But I should be able to clean it up a little and see if there's any writing or whatnot on it. Phillips Milk and Magnesia. I believe I found all 3 of the different sizes that they made today. Tabloid. I'll say this was a little bit beige group, but it's not. Or maybe it is, but just different variant than I found. BW and Co. And I believe this is like a perfume or something. It's an outline of a lady. Both sides. Pretty neat. But I'm gonna hop over to this other hole and scratch around for a good half hour or so, and I'll get back. Well, folks, it hadn't been too long, and I raked one out. Well, ooh, this one looks really good. But that tree right there, I found a bunch of vitro agates out and around that tree root. So I'll come over here. It looks really good. It's like I don't know, like 5/8 marble. A little bigger than your average. It's like that. I believe this is a vitro agate too. It's like that violet looking patch. Opaque white swirl. Looks pretty good. I also raked out this. This is like a little cobalt blue flask type bottle. The lid shot, but let's see if it says anything. Bourgeois. Huh. Probably like a perfume or something. Actually, I think I found the same perfume bottle, but a lot smaller. But see if I can't rig out another one. Well, folks, I didn't find any more marbles. Really nothing too interesting. This right here, I'm not sure as to what it was, but when it came rolling out, I thought it was a marble, but it's not. This is pretty cool. I don't know what this was, but there's a bunch of gears on it. Let's see, there's like 4 more gears right there. Kind of cool. I might take these gears and clean them up. But y'all stay tuned, and I'll be back with a cleanup video and show you all my finds cleaned up. Howdy folks, I'm back here with a cleanup video of all my finds. I left a couple of the half-gallon jugs behind, along with a couple other bottles. One of these evenings after work, I'm going to go down there, not to dig, but just to kind of collect up some bottles I've set off to the side, some bleaches and whatnot that I didn't necessarily have room for. I didn't do very well in the marbles. But I did find some. I found a few in my other videos. Some folks on YouTube informed me it was a German wire pull, which I looked it up on Google, some images, and I believe that's what it is. It's a really nice marble. Really nice swirl. Found quite a few vitro agates. I believe all 5 of these are all vitro agates. This one's, I believe, the last marble I found in the video. But it has that purple patch, and this is all just brushed on. Really nice marble, really great condition. This one has some dings. You can kind of see the V right there. This one I wasn't sure if it was vitro, but I believe it is too. It almost has that V, but it has that ribbon that dives inside. But all of this is just all brushed on. That one's not bad condition. Here's another one. I found quite a few of these that's almost identical to this one. There's like a little ding. You'll have that though in the dumps. This one, it has like a chip taken out right there. Other than that, I believe this one's like a Pelletier Champion Junior. And this one right here is a clay marble. Has like a little nick right there. But overall, it ain't horrible condition. I was able to get the majority of the rust off of it. Found a few smalls. Check these gears. Those are still kind of corroded together. I kind of cleaned them up a little bit. Kind of neat. I don't think they really have any value at all. Which I'm not here. I don't sell anything. I just hoard it all. This is a fountain pen. If you look here, if I could get to focus, it says Southern Pen Company. I probably could have cleaned it up a little bit better, but at first glance I almost thought this was like a modern anodized aluminum, but it's not. This is all plastic. And if I take this off, that's broke right there, and it says warranted, so I'm gonna have to try to get a hold of these folks and try to get that tip replaced. But I believe it was 1943 the first commercial ballpoint pen was available. The fountain pens were still common throughout the 40s and 50s. I believe some of the European countries still use them as of today. Found this knife. I can't remember if I showed this on the video, but it almost kind of looks like a deer tine. Cleaned up fairly well, like, with the exception like some of this metal. It just says stainless steel on it somewhere. It's like Federal stainless steel. I don't know if you guys could see that, but some of this metal on top, it's starting to deteriorate. But I might try to like knock that down to where it's not a sharp edge. Maybe put an edge on this knife and utilize it as a fillet knife. Found this lipstick. I was pretty excited about this. Let's see, it just says Lipstick Max Factor True Color. It has like some designs on the side there. Max Factor, Hollywood, USA. Natural Red. I opened this that way I could do it with one hand, but I cleaned up fairly well. There's still a little bit of like remnants of the lipstick in there. Found this flower pot. I'm not into collecting flower pots, but usually you find stuff like this. There's a chip or something, and this looked really good condition. It's like one piece, so I took it. I'll go ahead and get into the bottles. This right here, it says Vapocrystalline. It was a vaporizer, and you'd put this in a lamp, and the advertisements claimed it would cure everything from the common cold to whooping cough. It was like a cure-all. They made this vaporizer from the 1910s through the 30s. The late 30s, they offered the pill form and eventually replaced the kerosene lamp. That's kind of neat. That's probably late 30s, early 40s probably. This Old Spice bottle, I was tickled to find this. It says Old Spice Ship Grand Turk After Shaving Lotion. On my last trip, found this one. Old Spice Talcum for Men. This talcum had the Ship Grand Turk to 1942 when they changed the ship to Ship Friendship. So I know that this is pre-1941, 38 through 41 probably. Then this one, the aftershave, they kept the Ship Grand Turk to the early 1950s when they still kept the Ship Grand Turk, but below the contents they had like a town name. Is the only difference. Found this. I don't think I have one, but I think I found them before. But I took this one. It's a Certo. It says for half bottle pour to here. This is like a fruit pectin made from the skins of fresh apples or citrus fruit. I use it to make jams and jellies to ensure they set. It has like some iridescence on there. Little cork top with measurements on it. Emerald green bottle. This is Parker ink. I believe that was the original cap. That was the cap that was on it when I found it. This right here, I was thinking that this was like the same as this, like a Bayer group. That one's a Bayer group, like an aspirin. This is BW & Co. tabloid. I believe that's just like some pharmaceutical tablets. A couple sapphire blue jars. They're both Vicks. Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extract. I always usually find one a trip and bring that one home. I'm getting an abundance of them. I'm not sure as to what this was. Probably perfume or something. Kind of Orton with that woman on it. Little cobalt blue bottle. This one right here, I believe it's pronounced bourgeois. I believe it's a French perfume. I think that they still make perfume today. I had mentioned I had a smaller one of those, and I do. I was thinking it was the exact same, but here's the smaller one of them. There's that in comparison to that one. But that's not a bad find. I like the cobalt blue bottles. Silver seal metal gold. I've been finding quite a few of these. This one's a little worn, a little beat up. It actually has like a little nick taking out the bottom right there. It just says, please return this bottle. No town name or anything. 3 different sizes of the milk and magnesia. So, you know, like this one has a little bit in it. They're kind of hard to clean up. Those that have found and tried to clean up, like this one has some nasty white stuff. I'll have to soak that in some degreaser for about like a week to try to get that out. Here's another silver seal metal go. I was pretty tickled. Anytime I can find a 1 quart milk bottle, I'm pretty happy because I collect milks, even though I already have this one. And it's same thing. Please return this bottle. Little milk white container, a milk glass container. Found this. I found one of these in my last video. This one actually, and I put it in my personal collection. This one actually is in better shape, so I'll probably swap them out. Pretty ordinary with that design on there and that sailboat up top. I'm sure it had some type of label there. I'm not sure as to what was in here. If anyone knows, feel free to comment. But folks, I believe that wraps it up. Thanks for viewing, and I'll catch you all in the next one.